chance here. Haven comes in with some size. Their starting quarterback is 6'3", 220, and then the line is bigger from there. So we're going to expect to see some size. What we don't know is if they have any speed, and if our defense, which up until last week proved that they were capable of stopping the run and being strong on the pass defense.
A year ago down at Haven, they were big and fast.
Right.
And they graduated a lot of those guys. So on the, if you didn't see on the coin toss, Marion won the toss, deferred to the second half, so they're going to kick off to Kingman. Kingman will be defending.
Haven.
I'm going to do that a lot. Haven will be moving from south to north here in this first quarter. So Jack Lanning set to kick off with the Warriors.
Got Darren Neufeld and myself, Jeremiah Lang in the booth, and then Austin Murphy's going to be on the sideline. I'm going to say Austin Neufeld all night.
Well, he's on the sideline too. Not tonight. Landing to kick off. Here's the approach. Same type of kick that he's been doing. Fair catch called for. Going to be taken at about the 48-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 47.
And there's going to be a flag since it was a fair catch.
Yeah, they're going to give Marion a penalty here. I'm just not sure if it's called a foul or it's called the 5-yard variety of running into the receiver. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. No, this is going to be a foul. So Marion not only gives up great field position from the kick standpoint, they were going to get the ball on the 47, but now Haven starts to drive well inside Warrior territory at 38-yard line. '18 is Brant Sipe. He's going to hand off around the right-hand side. Good tackle. Tackle for a loss there. In on that hit was Mr. Freeze.
Be a loss on the play.
I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Aiden Brammer on the tackle. Aiden has been really strong on defense the games that I've seen. I know last week was an anomaly for our defense.
2-yard loss. Handoff. Oh, got a big hole there.
He's got room to run.
He's going to get that in for a score. That was Cody Weave, 160-pound junior running back.
Cody Weave.
He went up the middle and then cut back to the outside, and there was no Warrior containment on our right side.
Yeah, he found a big hole there on our right side and made a big run for the end zone there. The Warriors start really giving Haven a big advantage by giving them the ball in the 38 and giving them some room to run here.
What we saw in warm-up is just the quarterback there for that first series, number 18. He's a big guy. Well, now taking the snap here, I think the smallest guy on there. Hand off the same Cody Weave. He gets back. He's going to be held short. Trevor cut an ankle there and stopped him from getting in for the 2-point conversion. So, with less than a minute gone in this first quarter of play, Haven finds the end zone. Take a 6-0 lead here.
Our first quarter sponsors are Prairie Land Partners and Marion National Bank. And we got the homecoming crowd is starting to fill the stands here, getting their burgers and cookies as they come in.
So first time tonight, here in a little bit, we're going to get to see the Warrior offense come out if they can move the ball. Last week, it didn't sound like I was listening. I was driving, and didn't sound like they did too bad of a job moving the ball at times. Never could get it into a scoring.
Right, Warriors looking to make use of some opportunities here on offense. Move the ball down the field, put a drive together. Schaefer's going back. Freeze going back. Caden Wilhelm. That's not Caden Wilhelm.
No, it's Ian.
Ian Ingalls.
Out there on the far side.
Caden's injured.
Miles right in the middle of the field. Jonathan's back deep. I didn't watch the kickoff warm-up, so I'm not sure exactly. Just little squib kick. Going to be fielded by Dan Schultz. Nice return.
Yeah,
Did not call the fair catch and moved the ball up the field. So other than the fact that we didn't get the 15-yard penalty that they did, we get the same starting field position that Haven had.
That's right. So Dan's made a good move on the ball and held on to it. Good hands.
Looks like we're going to start at the 46-yard line. Warrior 46. Single back is Schaefer's behind Lanning. Freeze and Schultz split to the right. Lanning takes the option. He cuts back. Oh!
Just shoelace tackle there.
Haven had good penetration into the backfield, but took the running back out of the play. So Lanning had some screen to work with, but when he went to cut back up inside, lost. No gain on the play. No loss.
That's right. That's right. So Caleb Darrow brings the play in from the sideline as Miles Olson comes off.
Second 10 here.
King Miles Olson.
Freeze in the backfield this time with Dave. Look for a pass. Pass out here to Darrow. He's going to be real close to the first down.
Yeah, I think
just a little short. He's going to be half a yard short.
A little short. What I love about that play is you got Jack and Caleb there, cousins. You know they've been making that play for the last 10 years.
On the playground.
On the playground and in the outing. That's right.
That's the type of pass play we like to see because it was safe. It was quick. Jack wasn't getting pressured. He had plenty of time to get it off and a nice 10-yard pickup. So it's going to be half a yard here to go. Third half yard on the Haven. Lanning. Oh,
Ball's out.
Ball's out. Lanning's
I think Lanning picked
it
back up.
Going to bring up fourth half yard though. Well, now probably a full yard now.
Fourth down. We're going to see what Coach Metro wants to do here.
I'm sure they're going to go for it. Sarah's bring the play in. I think that was Schaefer's going. Oh,
it was.
It's Schaefer's freeze. I didn't see who, and just Jack tried to pull it back out. It lost the handle.
The Warriors looking to pick up the first down.
Schaefer's going to ball. He's got the first down and a couple more.
That's right. He's going to pick up 4 on the play and move the chains.
Nice misdirection play there. Jack and Freeze went to the right, and then Jack turned around, spun, and handed it off to Trevor going back to the left. There was only one white jersey out there. He could have had a chance to get by him. He might have been a score of our own.
That's right.
So it's going to be first 10 from the 42-yard line. Hands off. Freeze up the middle. He's going to pick up about 6.
Yeah, I think Freeze.
Nice hard running.
Freeze good for about 6 or 7 yards on the run there. Good hard, quick run right up the right of the center there.
You know, while we got a quick chance here, well, I'm going to mention the starting lineup here for the Warriors tonight. Up on the line, you got Landon Dye at left tackle, Kate Brimmer at left guard, Kate Nelson center, Cole Smith right guard, and Quade Williams out at right tackle. Some of the guys we very rarely get to mention.
Right.
Freeze takes a handoff. He's going to lose yards on that play.
This morning at the elementary school, when they were greeting, they were calling Caden Nelson Tech.
It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. Going to bring up third and long, 3rd and 8.
Warriors looking for the first down.
That play looked doomed to start.
It sure did.
Haven had great penetration on that right side, and we did not have near enough block what they were bringing at the Warriors.
Miles Olson brings the play in.
Third and 8 here for the Warriors. Single back, Schaefer's. Jack back to pass.
Got time.
Look down. He's got That's Schultz. He's going to be short of the first down, but it's going to bring up 4th and 2.
So Schultz got that down, brought it down around his knees, held on to it, but wasn't able to pick up any yards after catch on that play.
So it's going to bring up 4th and 2 here. Looks like a long 2.5. I think the sideline guy over there on the side does not have it marked correctly. All sitting on the hash mark. And Ty Wayner has it back about, I think, football over there.
Ooh. Oh.
Jack slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's going to go. He is going to go.
Touchdown.
Warriors.
You're going to see Jack just bounce off this big guy, 69, can't wrap him up. He's dead. Yep.
Jack breaks 4 tackles. 4 guys had a shot at him on the way to the end zone. 3 of them could have stopped him for no first down. Great running by Lanning. Great decision not to get rid of the ball on the option. The Warriors line up for 2 here. Olsen's going to bring the play in. Warriors capitalize here. They'll go back up on the score. Go up for the first time tonight.
That's right. Yeah, if they score here, they'll have the lead, 8-6.
2 backs behind Lanning. He's safe. Snap. Jack looks to pass. He is going
to be smothered. So there's going to be a tie game, 6-6 after the 2-point attempt. That's a good drive by the Warriors there,
Yeah,
Darren.
real good drive. Converted 1 4th down. We're going for a second 4th down. You know, there was a couple plays there where they got themselves enough of a little bit of a trouble. They had 3rd and short, or second short, ended up with 3rd and long, but got it back to 4th and short.
Right.
So doing the right thing at the right time, and then Jack brings loose a big run.
We'll talk about our first quarter sponsors again: Prairie Land Partners and Marion National Bank, and our Warrior sponsors are Gambino Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance.
Not quite.
I was just going to say, we want to thank our sponsors that help us bring these games to you and help us have the equipment that we need to do so. And if you're a business out there and you appreciate this, you can also let Gene know that you want to sponsor. So name out there.
I guess, we've been a little absent. I forgot he was down there. Austin, how you doing down there?
I'm doing great. I had a great view of the scoring play there. I tell you what, the Warrior offense is showing what we got a little bit of a taste of last week. Unfortunately, that Kingman defensive line was able to shut down the inside run, but I think we can expect to see more tonight off that run. That first play in the drive, he got shoestring tackled, nothing but green if he could just get past that. So I expect to see an explosive Warrior offense for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I agree completely. Good job, Austin. We'll try to get you more involved here. Nice kickoff this time, long kick. That's actually Ian Ingles. He's going to be taking it to 10.
He's got room.
Lane. Ingles is going to make the tackle at the 40.
And they wrap him up and drive him backwards. Now I can't hear you.
Now you can't hear me.
Mm-mm.
Can? Okay. I don't know.
Got gremlins.
So, first down and 10, Kingman at their own 39-yard line. That back, hand off the weave. This time wow. Trevor almost brought him down for a huge loss. Instead, it's going to be
Aiden Brammer, yeah.
Wade and Cole.
To probably mention, as long as we're mentioning the crew, we've also got a couple high schoolers up here in the booth running the cameras. We got Sadie Lang and Christopher Berry over there doing the camera work.
So one of the things, real quick on that replay, as soon as Brimmer saw that Schaefer's had going to get him, Aiden actually took a good downfield angle in case he got away from it. So that was a real good play. Ingles is good. Oh, Ingles almost gets the sack.
Gets a body on the quarterback in the process of throwing, so it's not going to be a foul.
It's going to be a completion to number 6, who is Carter Cooprider, senior. David back up the line quick, 3rd and 9. They picked up the yards they got. They lost the tackle, lost. Okay. Hand off the Weave. Got a little bit of a hole, but he's going to get stopped right at the 46-yard line by Bremer.
It's going to be about
So
4th and 3.
Yeah, 4th and.
And Haven lines up fast again.
Snap back, hand off.
And he's going to be short.
He's going to be short.
That's going to be a stop for the Warrior defense.
Warriors going to get the ball. Turnover on downs. Great defense again by the Warriors. They gave up 3, but not 3.5. Good play, good defense by the Warriors.
One thing we didn't say at the top of the broadcast, Darren, we should mention, if you're a Haven fan and you're tuning in, we are Marion homers, and we will be a little biased in our broadcast. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll try and be as
we're never going to be rude or derogatory.
Right.
But we, you'll notice we know the names of our own teams. Sometimes we have to look up the others.
Right.
We're not going to mention them as much.
All right, here comes the Warrior defense.
Offense.
Excuse me, offense.
So, Lanning, 2 back set behind him. Eaton will split out here to the right. Hand off to the misdirection by Schaefer. Schaefer's going to make some contact. He's going to pick up 2 yards after contact.
2 hard yards. Schaefer's lowered his shoulder and earned those 2 yards. So, if you were watching last week, Schaefer's got a penalty for punching.
About halfway through the second quarter.
Yep, and there was concern that he wouldn't be able to play today. That call was overruled by Keisha, and so he's back in the game tonight. We're glad to see that. He was trying to knock the ball loose at the common football play.
And I will have to hand it what we've heard.
Kingman.
Yeah, the Kingman coaching staff actually submitted their fee too in favor of Schaefer.
Yep. Jack wants to air it out. He's got a man. Oh! And it's intercepted. It's off of the fingertips of Ingles.
Pass intercepted by number 6.
And intercepted there by Carter Cooprider of Haven.
Ingles did good to go high there and get his hands on it. Just couldn't quite bring it down, and then they tip up in the air, allowed Haven to make a great play on the ball and pick that one off. So Haven's going to get the ball back on their 21-yard line. Oh! Great read there by Lanning. Boy, if Lanning gets his hands on that ball, it's a pick 6. So once again, this happens to be the freshman quarterback out there, 135-pound Nash Gray, swapping in and out with number 8 Grant Cypher Jr., 220. So they give up 100 pounds. They swap quarterback.
He's going to keep
up the middle. He's going to get tackled, brought down. Actually going to lose a yard on the play, so it's actually going to bring up 3rd and 11. Nice play by the Warrior interior line there.
Yeah, there was a small hole there for a moment, and the Warrior defense closed that real quick.
3rd and 11. Ray still in at quarterback for Haven. Snap back, fake handoff, going long.
Aired it out. Caught it.
Makes the catch.
Over the shoulder, really nice catch.
Receiver on that was Carter Cooprider.
Yep. So Haven is lined up and ready to go again. We're just barely getting the chains down.
Hand off.
He's going to bounce outside and
nice way to come up and make the Schultz comes up and makes the tackle.
Yeah, Schultz makes a good tackle there, wraps him up.
Keeps it for a 2-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd 8 here. Actually, I guess 2nd 7. Yard. Right back to pass again. He's looking long again.
He's not going to have anyone there. There's a flag on the play.
Penalty on the play.
So, call was defensive holding. 10-yard previous spot. It's going to give them a first down. Previous line of scrimmage was 43, so it should put it on 30 and 47.
Yeah.
First and 10, Haven. Warrior D-backs are going to have to play on their heels all night. We cannot let them get beyond us, otherwise they're going to pick up some quick scores here with this quarterback throw.
And Coop Ryder's their target, and we need to pay attention to where he's at.
He's out. Is he out there on the far side by himself? I think
so.
Handoff this time.
They're coming our way again. He's out of bounds.
Schultz came up and didn't quite have the angle on him. That's going to be a first down.
No, but he saw Schultz coming, decided he didn't want to get hit.
Again, that's Cody Weave, 160-pound junior.
So Haven's moving the ball. That's going to bring up
another first down.
Another first down.
Yeah, they gave him the spot.
First down on the play.
The official over on the Chain Gang side didn't give him the first down. The head official did, so the Chain Gang just getting stuff moved.
Warriors show blitz, and
there you go. Great blitz by Ingles and Darrow. Meet him in the backfield, going to drop him for a 3-yard loss. Once again, Haven quick to the line.
Arrow and number 9, Ian Ingles.
Trips to the right. Single to the left. He's looking to throw.
And he's going to keep.
He's going to keep it. He's going to pick up 5. He's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
He is squirrely. He gets the chance to go, and he takes it.
Ian came around that end, had a real nice look at him, but he took off upfield, and he even had no chance to catch up with him from the backside. So 3rd and 8 from the 35. Snap back, hand off to Weave. Dancing. Nice wrap up by Lanning.
Lanning got him right by the knees and brought him down. A good tackle by Lanning.
He picked up 1.5 range. Just going to bring up 4th and long. 4th and 7. Yeah, 4th and 7 here. Inside this point of the field, I don't blame them for going for it.
Well, looking for Warriors to contain the play here. Nothing big, nothing to the outside. Warriors show blitz. And they draw the offsides call. Got into the neutral zone, it looked like.
Will not be a first down, but it will put them in 4th and short. Should bring up 4th and 2.
Hayden Nelson comes in for Quaid.
So now 4th and 2 instead of 4th and 7.
Warriors really need to get to the ball quick here.
Trying to draw him off again. Look for the play.
Schaefers and Brammer want that ball.
We might get the 5 yards back here because they're not going to get this play off. Yep.
Timeout.
Delay of game.
Yeah, they lost.
Oh, nope. They're going to give it to the coach.
Oh, we got a flag in the back.
Yeah, but the head referee, the coach called it before it happened. So Tampa State Bank timeout. First timeout of the game. So
our first quarter sponsors, Prairie Land Partners and Marion National Bank.
So, Austin, anything else you want to add down there?
Well, let's go back to the Warriors' offensive drive where we threw the pick. Looked like Jack set up to throw, but he threw off of his back foot, and it was a good spot. He just had to go high for it, and unfortunately, Haven made a good play on that ball. So, as far as defensively, the defense is definitely more involved here than they were against Kingman last week. That defensive line, I think, is going to be a big help for us. Yeah, like you said, though, I think our corners and our DBs are going to have to be playing pass tonight in order for us to not get in a hole quick. So
yeah, I think so too. That's what we got to do. Is we got to make sure we just don't give up the 20-yard pass plays. I think is going to be the big thing. So Freeze, in a normal situation, Freeze is going to be back there playing center field safety. But with 4 receivers out in the pattern, Freeze is actually covering one of them. So handoff to Weave up the middle. He's got the first
He's going to pick that up, yep.
By 1 yard. They needed 2, got 3. Moving the 6. So it's now 1st and 10 for Haven at the 26-yard line of Marion.
That offside penalty hurt.
Yep, it did. Marion needs to come up with a stop here. Snap back, look fast. Actually, now he's going to run for it.
Ian gets a hand on him and slows him down. And
then Jack finishes him off.
Yep.
Going to be a loss of 3 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 13. Same setup look like. This time they're going to hand off to Weave again. He's going to get tackled. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Warriors doing a good job of closing the holes and getting to the ball quick on defense.
You know, that first touchdown play we've had, he was able to bounce to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
The last couple times he's run, he's tried that same bounce out, but we've actually had somebody there to make the tackle.
Yeah.
That's good for the Warriors. Made it. You know, several of the guys made an adjustment when they see him get the ball. So it's going to bring up 3rd and a long 10, about 10 and a half here. Warriors 26-yard line. Snap back, fake handoff.
And Ian's got nowhere to go. That is good.
Oh! Wow, Brimmer tried to go for the pick.
I think it's intentional grounding.
Well,
I don't think there was anyone over there.
There
except
was, except for Brimmer.
Yeah. I think
they got to be asked about that.
That's got to be intentional grounding. The only guy that was there was 55 or 65 who's ineligible. That should have been a grounding penalty, but we'll take 4th and 11.
Snap back. Obviously going to pass. Look to pass. Nobody there. They're trying to get a pass interference call, but the ball was thrown between 2 receivers. It was not thrown in the direction of the one that wanted the interference call.
It would have been impossible for him to catch that ball. All right, so Warriors make the stand, turnover on downs.
Twice tonight we've had to turn them back on 4th down.
That's right.
Good for the defense to have such play.
This is going to be the last play of the first quarter here coming up. And Austin, we're going to turn to you for a quarterly report when we get to that point.
Sounds good. I'm ready to go.
2 back set behind Jack. Snap back. Oh! Trevor's going to pick it up. He's going to lose a bunch of yards. So we're going to start the 2nd quarter.
There's a flag thrown.
And I think that's actually going to be on them.
I think you're right.
That was Hewlett. Hewlett was out there blocking in the pattern, and I think Ray is going to get called there for a personal foul. Yep. Oh, maybe just holding. Might not be a personal foul, but either way, it's going to be a first down for the Warriors as the 2nd quarter starts. So the bad snap and the loss, if it goes down as nothing. I don't get that one.
All right.
Something's not right here. Go ahead, Austin.
Well, it looks like on that play, Braden Hewlett blocked corner into next week. I'm not sure if the corner got chippy with him or what the deal is, but yeah, that was a little confusing on the penalty call there. As far as the quarter goes, our Warrior defense has really stepped up. You talked about the defense has made some adjustments to contain that outside run, which in the scouting report is something that we were going to have to be looking out for. Our offense is moving the ball. Take away bad plays there, and we're in good shape. I think a 6-6 ball game going into the 2nd quarter, and the Warriors are ready to fight. They definitely got something to fight for tonight with their head coach noticeably absent. We wish him and his family the best.
Okay, I'm at a little bit of a loss here because however all that played out, it's still first down. I didn't realize there was a 5-yard holding because they only gave us 5 yards.
Yeah.
And it's still first down. So I have no idea. If I was Coach Metro right now, I'd be asking, what the heck is going on? Because the holding call in every book that I know of is 10 yards.
Yeah, I don't know what the call is here.
Well, obviously, whatever it was, the Warriors got 5 yards out of it. But not even a full 5.
It looks like 4.5.
So, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what happened. Anyway, Taylor Schaefer's got the ball. He's going to pick up a couple up the middle.
Yeah,
bring up.
Jack grabbed that off of his hip and was able to get it handed off to Schaefer's.
Going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Darrow's going to bring the play in. There's confusion in the booth.
Yeah.
On all the announcers.
All the announcers. The other broadcast crews here tonight, they're as confused as we are what happened on that particular play. So, anyway, however it worked out, it is now 2nd and 4. Snap back. Jack's going to follow. He's going to pick up about 1.
I think he got 1.
Maybe 2. Depending on the spot.
That closed up pretty quick, and I think we're going to need to find a way to get outside or find a pass that's open.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 1.5 from the 35.
Trevor is no longer a secret.
No. But you're right. I think, for some reason we're still kind of running in there where the guards are, and I think we need to bounce it out. We've had a little more success just outside of that off the tackle.
Mm-hmm.
So, snap back, hand off to Schaefer. This time he goes up the middle. He's going to get the first down, a couple more.
Schaefer's gets hard 5 on that run and really just powered his way through.
The Warriors that time actually opened up just enough of a hole to Schaefer to get his shoulders through, and once he got his shoulders through, there's nobody going to bring him down one-on-one. So, 1st and 10 here from the Warrior 40-yard line.
We're here at Warrior Stadium. We got just a beautiful September night for football.
Beautiful night. Homecoming crowd. Stands are pretty full. Haven stands have a decent number of people over there. Whoa, high snap again,
and
landing.
Jack's just going to wrap that up and take the loss. So we're having we've had a couple bad snaps on the day, so just trying to get that worked out and get that ball in your quarterback's hands.
I haven't paid attention. I'm going to have to look. I wonder if they've got somebody lined up right over Nelson, and it's got him a little rattled where he thinks he has to, get it off quick, look up the block. So I haven't paid attention to that. Well, they're not lined up over him, but it must be the way his assignment is, trying to get the ball out of there quick, go get his. And a high snap again. This time Jack's able to field it.
Finds a man.
Finds Olsen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get back close to the original line of scrimmage. Much better than the loss that could have been.
You're going to bring up 4th and the 3rd.
Yeah, it'll be 3rd.
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. Nice pass play.
Olsen comes off.
Pick up about 7.
And Hewlett comes off. And Ingalls goes back on with Darrow.
9.5 minutes to go in this first half of play here. Still tie ball game 6-6. No scoring yet in this second quarter of play by either team. Single back set. Jack back to pass.
Man coming. He's got room. Oh, stepped out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th and about 8.
9. I think they're going to spot him where it's going to be almost full 10.
Okay.
I'm
going to say that's a bad spot. I think I had a better angle on that. So you got a couple guys coming on. Looks like it's going to be a punt.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why the Warriors try to go for it at this point. You might as well try to flip the field. And your defense has been playing well enough tonight. Penn Haven back deep. No, don't give them the shot here. Handing back to punt. You have that luxury when your quarterback's a punter.
Yep.
Nice kick. It's going to roll. That's the good news. It's going to roll.
That's a good roll. About the 17, 18-yard line.
Freeze downs it at the 18-yard line. So, got to think about that. 10, 20, 30. Actually, a 43-yard punt there for Lanning is what he netted. That's good.
That is good.
That's a way to flip the field here because now you've made Haven see a lot of green before they can get another score in.
Get these second quarter sponsors in: Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Huey Real Estate, and the Marion Kiwanis Club, bringing you Old Settlers Day activities tomorrow.
Okay, so Haven has gone back to their other quarterback, the big number 18. Less mobile, less arm.
And that is
Hey!
a false start by half of the line.
Yeah, the whole left half of the Haven line. Any words of wisdom, Austin?
I'm just going to double down on what you said earlier. I think it was a great punt, especially with how the Warrior defense has been. And in them deep, that was a great. I look forward to seeing what the defense can do.
Me too. We have not seen this number 18 throw yet. See what happens. Weave right up the middle.
And he's got room.
Schultz makes a hit, but can't bring it back. Ball's out. Schultz is going to cover the ball. Nice hit by, I think that was Freeze.
Yeah.
Freeze made the hit.
We got a replay on the
Yeah, here comes the replay. Freeze comes from behind.
Yeah, he's just
and
handing that
knocks the ball right out. Now, according to last week's referees, Freeze would be out of the game right now and miss next week's game also.
Great play by Jonathan Freeze, and we talked about him a lot last year, and we're seeing it again this year. He just has great football sense.
The pylons are trying to get reset here.
Yep.
Nice turnover by the Warriors. The field flip work.
Yep.
And up Trevor, he's going to get hit in the backfield.
He's just not got anywhere to go. I really, really want to see us just open up something to the outside, a short little pass in the flat, something just to open that middle up again. Olsen coming off, Darrow going on.
Freeze and Schultz bet to the left. I believe that's Ingles out to the right. Go back. Manning.
Running the option. He's got cut through. And nowhere to go. Gets wrapped up by about 3.
He's going to lose 1 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 11.
So the Haven Wildcats had us wrapped up on that one.
Jack did a good job, actually. He went down where he first got hit. He'd actually lost about another 8 yards on that play. So he did a good job actually getting back close to the line.
Yeah, he did a good job cutting through a hole, making some positive yardage there, at least from where he was. 3rd and 11, Warriors looking for a first down. Looking for that play that's going to open up the field. I think that's it.
Nice play to Freeze.
Yep.
It's
going to be close.
It's going to be close. I think he's going to be about a half yard shy.
You know,
I think it's going to bring up 4th and inches.
They're going to measure.
Time out for measurement.
As they're getting ready to measure this, I think it's going to be a ball short.
Yep.
But great pass play. Like I said, nice quick slant. Need to be running at least 1 out of every 4
Well, and you
plays.
could see, I mean, if you watch that replay that we just showed, they all those Haven guys were bunched up in the middle, and they had to break back out after Freeze because there was no one with them.
Yep. 1 ball short.
There you go.
4th in a football. Now is where you hand it.
That's right. Lean forward.
Usually, I'm not going to say all the time, but in most cases, Trevor gets the ball, hits somebody head on, he's still going to win enough to pick up a half yard.
Yeah. Yeah, if he can square his shoulders up and
line needs to get a good push.
Yep, Quaid gets a good push. Nelson gets a good push. Brammer gets a good push.
4th and a
Or was that Cole
football.
Smith? That's Cole Smith,
Cole.
yeah.
Cole, Brammer, Quaid, Dye, Nelson. They tried to draw him off.
He tried.
Quick snap. Trevor, he's got the first down and some.
He's still on his feet. He's bouncing off.
Oh! Nice run by Schaefer. Brought down at the 9-yard line, 8-yard line.
Yeah.
First down, Warrior.
Thought we were going to see a repeat of a couple weeks ago where he stiff-armed the guy.
He was trying.
Breaks 2 tackles. It's the 3rd one he can't quite get rid of. The guy finally brought him down by his ankle. Going to bring up 1st and goal inside the 10, about the 8-yard line here for the Warriors. Nice full drive. what's the play call? Or, Austin?
Not 100% sure on that one, but that snap count really threw number 69 off and left him on his heels, so that worked out well.
Nice cut by Jack.
That was a nice cut.
Going to pick up about 4.
Yeah, Jack watched as the Haven lineman went right by him, and he cuts inside of him and picks about 4 yards.
Picking up 2nd and 4 here.
You can see the Haven guys are just tracking on Schaefer's. I mean, that is who they're looking for. And as much as we can do to misdirect, it's going to open things up for Schaefer's to do more.
2-back set. Freeze and Schaefer's behind Lanning.
Lanning looking for the end zone here. 2nd down.
Going to keep it.
He's
going to get wrapped up. He's going to get a
He's
couple.
going to be close. He's going to be about the 2-yard line.
Get down to the 2. He's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Each time we're getting halfway to the goal line here. 8 to the 4, 4 to the 2. Let's just punch this one
That's
in.
right.
Let's not worry about going to the 1.
Let's not mess with it.
We don't want 4th and 1.
That's right. Darrow comes in with the play.
So what's Metro going to call here, Austin?
I'm so sorry, you cut out. Were you calling down to me?
Yeah, what play has Metro just called? What's he going to run here?
Me personally, I'd say we just go ahead and punch it in with Trevor, but we really got to get a push up front. I think that's what's been hindering us a little bit here, so fingers crossed.
And snap, he's going to follow, freeze up the hole. He's rolling him down. Remember where I said he got halfway to the goal every time?
I'm not even sure. I think he's on the goal line.
So it's going to be 4th and goal from the, the red line is tough to see, but it's got to be the 6-inch line.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
I don't think it's a unit of measurement, but one of the official shoes sideways. That was how far up it was. So
that was a nice, smart play where Jack just followed freeze through the hole. I'd either say do that one again or give it to Trevor. One of those two is going to get your push. Jack's going to follow. The second effort might.
I think he's not in. I think the official is standing on the goal line.
Haven defensive line got a great push there.
Yes, they did.
And did not give Jack any kind of opening. So Haven defense holds after Marion had a 1st and goal on the 8.
I think if I'm Marion, I call a timeout and just send coming out of the timeout. Send your best blitz package in there.
Their big quarterback in 18 again, Stipe. Hand off the weave. Oh, he's going to make a cut. He gets out.
Gets
about the
2.
1.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
He's
at the 1
yard line.
You're right.
Yeah, so picks up half a yard there.
We're 3:44 left in the half. Again, Haven lines up quick.
2nd and 9 from the 1. Snap back. This time the quarterback's going to follow. And
he barely got out of the end zone.
I don't think he gained any.
No.
I think it's going to be right on the 1 yard line again. In fact, he might even lost the length of a football there, the way the stick moves. So 3rd and 9.
Length of the official's foot sideways.
Great job by Schultz there. He was playing out on that corner and came into.
Stipes keeps. He's looking to pass. Has a man. And he's going to pick up the 1st down.
That was a nice play. Marion did not cover that guy coming out of the backfield. Left a wide open pass lane. Picked up the 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 14 for Haven. Snap back. Weaves got it. And this time he's tackled for a loss again by Bremer.
And we got to be careful when our guys on the outside that we don't get lulled to sleep when they run. You got to be ready for them every play to go to that pass.
A couple plays ago, Schultz was, because he's the one that contained on, came up and made that stop for that quarterback, not standing on that far play. 2nd and 10.
Ooh, there was movement.
And Weave is going to get dropped for a loss of 3 or 4 on this play. You know, right now her defense has 3 good plays and 1 kind of oops.
Right.
Third down.
Third and 11 or 12?
Yeah, I think 3rd and 12 here from the 12-yard line. Site's going to drop back in the shotgun.
Jordan's telling him, watch out to the Warrior right. Oh, man, that was sick.
Chance
that was 6.
Beautifully and went for the pick. And actually, Ray saved the touchdown for Haven. Ray became the defender. And if Ray doesn't stick his hand in there, Schultz is walking in. Great read by Chance.
And Metro was yelling from the side. He was yelling on that right side. He saw it.
Freeze needs to drop back a little bit more. This guy was punting 40. I watched the warm up. Oh, it's blocked! It's blocked! Jack Lanning gets the block. Good out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Great block by Jack.
Yeah, Jack got it.
He laid it out and got it.
Here, we're going to see this on the replay. Maybe. Nope, this is not the replay.
Yeah, it is. Jack comes from way outside. Lays out. The only thing better he could have done is if it would have stayed right in his gut.
And gone towards the end zone. So the quarterback gets the ball back for the Warriors there on the block.
So once again, I think deja vu. It's going to be first this time. Last time it was first and goal from the 8. Now it's first and goal from the 9.
Right.
Let's punch it.
Let's just do it one time. Just in.
Minute 52 left to go here in this first half of play.
Warriors looking for the end zone here.
2-back set. Schultz split to the left. Ingles to the right. Olsen lined up as a split back. Snap. Patch.
And they are all over that. It's a loss of 6.
That was not the direction we wanted to go on that play.
It is assumed we will give the ball to Trevor Schaefer.
Well, but that was an option, and Jack didn't have a choice because he got picked up.
Yeah, it was both of those were covered for sure.
And actually, his first option up the middle was covered too. Freeze actually got hit right at the line of scrimmage, so that Haven played that one perfectly. They had all 3 options covered up on that. Pass to Ingles.
He caught it.
No.
It came out. Going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 15.
That was a good play. You know, it really was because Ingles, has the inside slant and that the D-back playing off of him so far. I know we didn't have a replay up on that one, but Ingles thought maybe he got hit a little early. I think the pass was just a little bit behind him. I think it was kind of a combination. But I like the play call.
I think the Warriors look for a little misdirection here. We saw some misdirection work in the first quarter.
Well, Freeze split to the right. Single back set. Schaefer's behind Lanning. Looking to pass. Lanning's looking to pass.
Throw across his body.
And got him. He got him. That's a touchdown. That was Ingles.
That was.
Ingles hauls that one in. Ingles' pass pattern was clear to the right. We're going to watch it here. Ingles starts way over on the right side of the field. He's the far right receiver. He actually does a hook and a button hook. Oh, I'm not sorry. He's in the middle. He's over here. But when Ingles finally made the cut, he worked his way into a hole, so Lanning had a big target to throw to, and then Lanning actually threads the needle right at the end.
That was a tough pass by Lanning. He's coming across his body, right, from the back as he's running to his left, and is able to thread that ball right in there, and Ingles comes back for it.
And does a great job holding on to it because he had a defender there hit.
Yeah.
So, 12-6 Warriors, 54 seconds to go. They're lined up for the 2-point. You need to do something other than Schaefer's up the middle right. You need to do something different. Snap back. Lanny's looking to throw. He's going to get
not going to get out of that. So the 2-point conversion is no good. It's going to be Warriors kicking off here, 12-0. Our second quarter sponsors are Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Huey Real Estate, and the Marion Kiwanis Club.
Any words of wisdom, Austin?
I tell you what, it's beautiful out here. Good weather, good football. I'm enjoying being on the sideline here. I appreciate that opportunity. I tell you what, this is the swagger I was talking about with Jack last week. Jack made something out of nothing there, threw it right in, and fortunately he did hold on to the ball. I mean, he had to do right on him, similar to that slant they ran just a little bit earlier. I think the Warriors were ready to go. Coach Metro was yelling for a face mask there on the extra point, but we're going to go ahead and get a stop here and take ourselves into halftime up.
We hope so. As long as all 11 Warriors on the kickoff team do their job,
That's right.
You are correct.
Warriors coming out for the kickoff.
Ingles steps through the kick. And the last time he kicked off, it was deep. So the biggest problem with going deep is if you don't have a fast kickoff team, they get a run at their return. They get a running start. And I think that's why throughout the early part of this year, when Jack's been kicking off, we've been going for that 10 to 15 yard squib type kick.
Cover it.
Well, why not get it down around the 30 though? That's what I'd like. If you're going to make them, actually right now, if I'm Ian and I look up, I'm going to kick to this. There is nobody on the left side.
Yeah, if you can place it right over there on the left side of the field.
Except that one's going to go out of bounds.
That's going to go out of bounds. I imagine we'll be kicking again.
Well, either that or they'll take it right there. They get it at 35, basically, either way. I don't think Ian quite meant to do that one. I think that was the kick he wanted to do. Didn't want to go out of bounds.
So, okay, Haven's going to have the ball at the 41.
It's where it goes out of bounds, then the 5-yard penalty.
Got 54 seconds remaining in the half, and we got a timeout by the Warriors, their first time out of the half.
Marion, their first time out of the half.
That's a Tampa State Bank timeout, Darren.
Only the second one called in that first half of play.
Right.
Each team has 2 left. So, 54 seconds left. If I'm Haven right now, I'm the Haven coach, I'm going to put 1 in there and I'm going to throw.
Yeah.
He's had success doing that. Get the ball downfield. He's either going to get a penalty called on us or somebody will make a play in 3 downs. So, that's what I would do if I'm them. Now, for us on defense, if they come out with that number 1, I'm going to drop 2 guys back.
Yeah.
I'm going to send Freeze and maybe, I don't know who else, Freeze and somebody back, kind of feel safe. Say, okay, we'll just play the ball.
And they did go with 1.
They did come out with 1. So look for the aerial attack here from Haven. I think, I don't know, I could be a little bit wrong, but I'm seeing the future of Haven football out here. Over the next couple of years, I think you're going to see Haven put up a lot of yards past.
Yeah, and if excuse me, as we look over the Haven roster, it's a lot of 9s and 10s on there. A lot of the freshmen and sophomores.
Safers came up and made number 1, made Ray make a quick throw, and he just threw it away. Everybody was covered. Great job out here. Olsen had 11 covered. Freeze had come up, covered 6. So now we got trips over here to the right.
48 seconds remain.
It looks like Kellen Wayner's back on the field. I know he got a little banged up last week, so he's back out there. That's good. Quick throw out there to the flat.
He's going to be close to the first down. They're going to say...
And they're going to stop the clock right at midfield. I think he's going to be short. Yeah, he's going to be a half a yard short. So it's going to bring up second and half a yard.
Third, right?
Third. Yeah, third. I'm sorry. Third and half yard, which the yards at this point don't make any difference. 41 seconds.
We're defense looking for a stop here.
Snap back, handoff this time to Weave.
And he got the first down.
Got the first down, made the first guy miss. That was Jack. Came shooting in. made him miss, stumbled into the first down, picked up about 3.
So 30 seconds left. What we don't want is to give up a score here, Darren.
Right.
Going into the half.
Hands off again. This time it's going to be tackled for a loss.
Brammer had him wrapped up, and Schaefer's finished him off.
I'm bring up third. I believe they called timeout.
Yeah, Haven calls their second timeout of the half.
27 seconds to go.
Tampa State Bank timeout.
Bring up 2nd and 11.
Our Warrior sponsors are Gambino Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance.
So, Ross, do you bring him?
Well, I'm guessing you're meaning to blitz here. Second and about 11, 20 seconds left on the clock. Not sure how many timeouts Haven has left here.
One left.
Okay,
So
all
they
right.
just called their second, so they've got 1 left.
I'd say you're getting penetration up front. You don't need to send anybody extra, just in case you do get a run here, because they've got the timeout to burn. I'd keep letting the Warrior defense to do what they've been doing this whole time and play it safe. That's just me.
Looking like a true middle school coach.
2nd and 11.
Roll out, going to pass back,
He's
but no,
not
it's
going to get the
covered.
ball off.
Cole Smith drops him for a huge loss. I don't know who was out there covering. We're going to watch the replay. Somebody came up. It was Dye. Landon Dye was out there and actually read it perfectly and was right in the middle of where they wanted to throw that throwback pass to the running back that flipped out there, and the quarterback had no choice but to eat that one.
I think when you're a freshman at 135 pounds and you see Cole Smith running at you, that is all you see.
So, with 20 seconds left on the clock, Haven calls their final timeout.
It's going to be 3rd and 25,
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3rd and 23. Quarterback on their own 40-yard line now. So now, what I asked you a little bit ago, Austin, now I wouldn't bring the blitz. This is where you draw back. I'd tell my 4D backs, I'd say, hey, play 10, 15 yards off the ball here. Do not let anybody behind you.
Keep it in front of you.
Know where the sticks are and get the stop here.
Exactly. They bring in a different quarterback. 18's back again.
And he threw that off his back foot.
They're going to pick up the first down here. Kellen had good coverage, but the ball was way underthrown, and the receiver stopped to come back.
Yeah. So there's clock is running.
Well, no, it stopped. It stopped while they set the chains.
Well,
So
it was running.
I know, but as soon as because they hadn't called.
8 seconds left in the half.
So, little rule fact here. Just hop on in. There's a few people in the crowd yelling that they can't spike it out from the shotgun. That's actually a new rule this year, where as long as the snap isn't bumbled, you can spike the ball out of the shotgun.
Well, that's good to know. We had not yet run across that. So they bring back Ray back in for this play at quarterback, and they move Stipe out to a split wide left. Ray's going to roll. Brimmer's got a bead on him.
Oh, and there's a flag.
It's going to be face mask on Brimmer. Brimmer got him by the face mask. But the thing is, he was being held because Brimmer was being tackled.
Brammer's just grabbing whatever he could.
He was being tackled from behind by the lineman. Oh, there's a flag way deep in the backfield too. I didn't even see that one. I don't know what we got back there.
We're sorting it out. Ooh, they're both on Marion. Whoop.
Well, they're gonna decline
the face mask.
No, they're gonna decline No, so
It declined the face
they'll
mask.
decline the face mask because the holding will give 10 or the 14.
So there's 2 seconds remaining. That penalty hurt the Warriors. The 1st and 10 from the 19.
I still contend that they should have been offsetting because Bremer was getting packed.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the final play.
18 back in as quarterback. Got a pass. It's not going to be complete. No,
Well, there's a flag.
that was not a catchable ball. There was no way he could have got to that ball.
Well, they're going to be offsetting penalties, though, because there was holding in the interior line also. So that's going to end the half. That's a very bad pass interference call.
They're going to replay the down. This will be the last play of the game, barring another
Halftime.
penalty.
Last play
Of the
halftime.
half, yeah.
That was a very bad pass interference call because you're right. That ball was not catchable, and the receiver had actually broke to the middle.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't even thrown into the
going
same
to
pattern.
the ball, yeah.
Right. You're going to throw it again, try it again.
And that was incomplete.
Incomplete. So halftime score is going to be 12-6 in favor of Marion. We're going to go down to Austin for our quarterly report.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Warriors have done a lot of good things this half, and this quarter in particular. I want to go back to the punt block we had earlier that set up the Warriors scoring drive. They had noted on the scouting report that Haven had an issue with that this year. They'd have 5 to 6 punts blocked. I'd expect to see more of that tonight, hopefully. All in all, like you had said, Aiden is getting tackled left and right. Earlier in the drive, he was getting pulled back by his jersey, and I don't know if they got the glasses somewhere cheap or something, but hey, they did not get the call there. Fingers crossed Aiden can get a call here once in a while. So, go ahead, yeah.
I was going to say it'd be nice if coaching staff brought that to reference attention. That's the only way it's going to get noted. Nobody on the field can get their attention. Change.
Yeah, that's fair. I think overall the coaching staff has been relatively quiet tonight on that. I don't think that's been mentioned from the coaching staff. Definitely from the stands, definitely from us, but not from the coaching staff at this point.
Well, great job down there on the sidelines. So 12-6 here at halftime. Warriors leading on homecoming. Jeremiah, anything else before we take it to half?
We're going to go to half and see if we can figure out some of these bugs that we're having with the sound.
So we'll see you in about 14 minutes.
And Warriors are back out, warming up, stretching out here. Haven is down at the south end zone, congregating and discussing their plan for the half.
You know, going back to pregame when I got in here tonight, and I had looked at the scouting report, but I had not looked at the roster prior to getting here to the stadium tonight. I looked at the roster and went, "Holy cow!" I still look at it now. There's got to be over 50 on the roster.
And move your phone and look at how many 9s and 10s there are.
Yeah, exactly. There are very few seniors.
I mean,
I think sophomores is by far their biggest class.
Yeah.
They've probably got 20 sophomores out for football. So, you look across the field and you see a lot of size. You see a lot of numbers. They just, for whatever reason, I don't think they haven't tonight shown, and obviously by the score so far in the year, they have not played to the potential of their size and the numbers of their team.
Right.
So I hope they don't figure it out until after tonight. Because right now the Warrior defense in this first half has played, once again, come out and played well. And I really go back to last week, and I never got to watch that game. I just listened to it.
Right.
But in listening to it, I felt like we still had good defensive play. It's just there was just play after play where we were out of position.
Yeah.
And that's why they got a lot of big runs on us and just kept running over us all night. So.
Yeah, once you get your dauber down, sometimes it's hard to get back up.
So Warriors are going to receive to start this second half of play. Going to have to be careful, watch out for that same type of onside kick that Haven did on the first time they got to have a kickoff.
Nathan Hoffner down here on the crutches talking with the official, giving him some advice on how to call the game. So appreciate that from number 7.
Hey, you got to contribute any way you can.
That's right.
It looks cordial, but I'll tell you what, I'm down here on the sideline. He's really giving it to him. They're swapping cake recipes, and I don't know what else is going on here, but yeah.
Well, the referee,
interesting tactic.
The referee walked off smiling, so whatever Nathan said to him was obviously in good fun. And I hope he did put a couple jabs in there about, hey, watch the interior line.
That's right.
I'm sure Aiden is saying, hey, watch the interior line.
That's right. But we are broadcasting from the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area. We want to thank them for providing this space for us.
All right. Last time, Chance got the opportunity to return it back, short kick, so we'll see what happens this time. That same little number 1, Ray, set the kick off.
It's onside. I think Haven recovered it.
That's going to be a Haven ball, yeah.
The whole question is, did Haven touch it before it went 10 yards? I don't know that we have a replay on that, but I would be willing to bet that I thought the kicker touched it before it went 10.
Looks like that's the conference we got going on.
Aiden came up and touched it, but I thought the Haven, I think that's a bad call. I really do. That Haven kicker touched it before it went 10 yards. Because we are standing right here on the 50-yard line up the booth. Snap back, Sipek quarterback. Quaid smothers Weave for a 3-yard
Weave
loss.
ran right across Quaid's path, and Quaid put a stop to that.
Second down.
Going to bring up 2nd and 12.
Pulls it out, short pass over here to the flat.
He's got some room to run. He's going to pick up the first down a little bit more. He's going to be out at the 37-yard line. And Olsen is slow to get up.
Slow to get up. He's going to hang off the sideline here for a play. Wayner goes in for him. Unfortunately for Marion, that was a good play on Haven's part. Flat was wide open, and they took advantage of it. Set to drop back again.
And they are just picking that apart right now. Warrior defense needing to find their coverage.
Jack was in a perfect position. Cooprider's he's down. He's going to have to go off because the official stopped the play. Jack was in perfect position on the play. It's just a perfectly threaded ball.
Be first and down at 22.
Well, unfortunately, Haven has figured out what they want to do. I think this half. Let's go to the air.
Mm-hmm.
Hand off up the middle this time. Weave's got it. He weaves his way around. He's going to pick up about 7.
Warriors getting caught on their heels coming out of halftime here, looking for a stop.
Second down.
Nelson, Williams, Brammer. Looking for a stop. Handoff is to Weaves again, and he's going to be brought down.
Yeah, small, short gain, maybe half a yard. Going to be 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Olsen comes back on the field. Wayner comes off.
Trip to the right. Snap back. Hands off to Weave. Oh, he's smothered this time. That was Williams again.
That's going to bring up 4th down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they're going to lose 2 on the play.
Fourth down.
It's going to be 4th and about 5 here. Long 5. 4th and a long 5. They switch quarterbacks. Ray's in at quarterback. So Swipe and Ray just swap positions.
He gets the ball away, but it's not going to be caught, and Ray took a shot.
He paid for it. Trevor Schaefer.
You're going to see this on the replay right here.
Trevor Schaefer's met him in midair. Ray just got cut in half legally. There was nothing illegal about the play, but he got decimated. He threw it, jumped up in the air to throw it, and Schaefer just lays him out.
Yeah, and I think he came down on his knee funky. He was grabbing that knee when he got up, and I think he got He took a hit there.
What does that make now? 3 turnovers that we've got, turnover on downs?
That's
The
correct.
3 turnover on downs. Good
Excellent performance by the
Good point, Austin.
Warrior defense tonight.
Yeah, the defense, when it's needed to, has come up with that stop.
So here's the Warrior offense after a big stop.
2 split to the left, 2 back.
High snap again. Safers picks it up and is going to be able to move it forward a yard, but that's not going to be a gain.
That's like the 4th high snap we've had tonight.
You're right.
We got to figure that out.
Second down.
Loss of 6.
Darrow brings the play in. Olsen comes off.
Not placed on the field. You want to lose 6 yards.
No, there's not a lot of space down there to lose. So where is it? 2nd and 17. Looking to move the ball forward.
Hand off up the middle to Freeze. He bounces
bounces
outside.
And his forward motion is going to stop at about the 13. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 15.
Just like what's been happening on the other side of the ball, it looked like Freeze might have had a hole and been able to pick up a little bit more yardage, and it closed real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Olsen brings the play in. 3rd and 16 here. 2 to the right, 3 to the right. Actually,
Jack looking to
Lanning's
pass.
really up.
There's a flag on the play. He's got a man. Freeze is going to catch it, but he's
going to come back. They're going to call holding in the middle of the line.
First down.
they're going to say Brammer was.
Oh, wow. That's an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, Aiden had a lot to say to the official after that one. Unfortunately, Jack didn't get there quick enough to kind of push him off and get him to stop making his case. So, unfortunately, yeah, that's going to be an unsportsmanlike call.
So also that halfway to the end zone?
No, it's going to be at the end of the play. So it's going to be to the 10-yard line. Or no. No, it shouldn't be 4th. How's it 4th down?
Is an unsportsmanlike call a 15-yard penalty and a loss of down?
No, but they must have called it during the play and not dead ball. So to take the result of the play, that would bring up 4th down. No, that would have been right.
Yeah.
It's a dead ball. It's a dead ball, so it happens after, and that would have.
That gets the punt off,
no.
but not a good punt.
That's
it's
not good.
Out at the 20-yard line.
Out of all that, the Warriors are going to give up really good field position for Haven here.
Kick looked a little off there, but we have picked up a little bit of breeze out of the north. I don't know if that would be enough to affect the ball, but it did pick up a little bit of breeze going out of the north from here.
Ongoing conversation on the sideline here between Brammer and one of the coaches. And that's a big run for Haven. They're going to pick up 9 yards.
Second down.
I don't know, Darren, if you're Metro, you call timeout here, regroup for a moment.
I think you see what happens here. Oh, yeah. 1st down.
He's going to get wrapped up, but he's going to be close to the 1st down. They're going to measure. Nope, they're just going to give it to him.
It's going to be 1st and goal.
First and goal.
About the 5-yard line here.
All right.
Second and goal, 5.
Brammer comes back into the game. That's 55 coming in at the bottom of your screen there. Warriors looking for a stop.
Hand off again to Weeby.
He's going to be short.
Schaefer's get the hand on him. It's going to be about the 2.5-yard line. Third and goal from the, we're going to call it 2, but right on the extra point line, so 2.5 yards.
Type calling the play there, changing it up.
Snap back.
The quick
Throw.
pass.
He's in.
Touchdown, Haven. Pass complete. 7 plays Hogan.
I expect you'll see more of that tonight until we make the adjustment. I'm thinking that Jack has the flats there, and they're just hitting it quick enough that by the time Jack gets there, he's having to reach out to make that tackle, and unfortunately, we'll have to make an adjustment to that.
Haven goes for 2. He's going to be short.
Stop.
We got a tie ball game, Darren. 12-12 in the third quarter.
You're right, Austin. We've got to make the adjustment because Haven on that this whole half now, the 2 times they've had the ball has really gone to the air, and it's because that's where we're lacking. And our cornerbacks play 10 yards off, and that play there that they scored on, it was actually to the receiver that was being covered by the corner. Jack had to come up and try to make a play on it because Jack's guy actually went to block the D-back. And so, yes, Jack's the one that has to come up and make a play on it, but we're playing so far back that as soon as they catch the ball, he only had to go 5 yards where we were setting off 7 at the start of the play. So, yes, we're going to have to make some adjustments to see if the backfield want to stay in this game now because Haven has figured that out.
Yep. We're going to get our third quarter sponsors in here, Darren. MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carlson's Grocery. You saw them across the bottom of your screen just a moment ago.
Yeah, he also needs to go put the hands team in on the field on the
yeah
kickoff here because 2 kicks tonight, all 3 kicks tonight for Haven have gone a total of about 15 yards.
I think you can expect another onside kick here.
Yeah. And they got it back again.
So Warriors got to regroup here, Darren.
That would be one that I think Haven saw and wanted to exploit because they've got a space there to just put the ball in. And Schultz is about the only one that can come up and get on that ball. So
and
if he bubbles at all.
The other time he did, and he made a play on it and actually got some yards on the return. That time it was just short enough he couldn't get to it. Tried to field it on the ground and take a bad hop.
Handoff is to Weave, and he's going to get wrapped up with no gain.
Ingles comes from the backside to actually come play around and track him down. See, if you take a look down here at Olsen is 9 yards off of his man. Weave up the middle.
There's a flag that comes in from the back.
Typically that's holding, but who knows tonight.
Yep, holding. 63 running in is Landon Dye. Coming in for Brammer. Brammer's going to adjust his helmet, I think. We're going to replay second down here. It'll be second. About 17.
Oh,
yep. Warrior defense moving in the right direction on this.
Snap back, fake handoff, looking to run. Oh, the ball's out! Ball's out! Warriors got it. Schultz came up to make the play on the ball on the quarterback. Nobody got out in the pass pattern, so the quarterback had to decide to run it. Schultz comes up. The quarterback was bobbling it, and Schultz hits him and knocks it on out.
He lost it when he saw Schultz coming.
And then, I don't know if it was Schaefer's or Ingles. One of the two of them got the cover.
And what I love about that play, Darren, is Schultz makes up for what happened on the onside kick. Bounced off his legs, and here he comes. He makes a great play on the outside of the field, causes a fumble, or I think he scared him. He saw a chance coming and scared him. That ball just popped out. Amazing.
So, Warriors on offense. Hand off to Freeze. He's going to pick up 2.
A little bit of inside baseball here. Not sure who Aiden took a helmet from, but they're actually working on his right now. The trainer pit crew is working on repairing his.
I believe it's one of the Smith brothers because I see 75 down there without a helmet on the sideline.
Yeah, we're fortunate to have him out there working to get him his helmet back here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's DJ's.
Yeah.
Well, in high school football, that's not illegal. So. Landing back under center. Hand off to Schaefer, up the middle. He's going to pick up about 8.
That was a great play by Schaefer. Just lower the shoulders and just power through.
So, Austin, here's a tidbit for you.
I'm ready. What do you got?
With that helmet rule, what happens if a team has numbers on their helmet? Can you switch a helmet?
Good question. Are we talking the helmet stickers we got now, or
yeah, like in middle school, if you had the numbers on the side of your helmet, could you have a player switch helmets?
I would imagine so. We don't even play by the number rules as far as receivers and whatnot. So I think as long as they have a helmet on, we're going to call it in.
Trevors gets around the corner and picks up the first down.
Nice run by Schaefers. He actually he has a big old bend. To pick up the 4 yards or 2 yards, I guess he actually probably ran about 20.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He ran backwards about 5 or 6 to pick up the angle to actually get upfield. So nice run, hard run by Trevor. Actually, I think, Austin, I think if a helmet has numbers on it, say like Alabama has at the college level, I don't think you can trade helmets because then the number doesn't match the number on the jersey. But I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure on the high school. Schaefer's going to pick up about 3.
Our producer, Gene Winkler, we haven't mentioned him tonight. The producer's back there. He's doing a great job. He's calling Haven lined up offside, but the officials don't call that.
Darren, you bring up an interesting point. Some of these situations that come up, I don't have precedent for. So I think that's the first time I've seen a high schooler steal somebody else's helmet in the game and go back in. So that's kind of an.
No, I've seen it before. I remember back in my high school days, the old face mask clip did not hold well, and so they were constantly getting broken. There was a lot of games we had to trade helmets.
And they are on Schaefer's like white on rice on that one. They're going to say, Haven says they stripped the ball out, but the officials are going to call that play dead.
No gain, no loss on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Warriors. 2:53 on the clock. Winding down here in this third quarter of play.
Darrell brings the play in.
We're going to have to hustle. Taking a lot of time with getting this play in here. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if that line judge started raising the hand here before we even got to the line. There it goes. 3, 4. Ooh, wow. They used every step. Oh, that's a face mask.
That was a face mask.
Yep, they're going to call that one. They're going to call that one. Going to lose 2 on the actual play. Personal foul, face mask. That'll give us a first down. Move the ball up to, should go up to the 30-yard line. Oh, 2 back, or 1 back. So that put us on the 31-yard line here. The 1st and 10 Warriors. We'll say thank you for the penalty.
That's right. First down, Warriors. Tie game, 12-12. 2:16 remaining in the third quarter. Warriors driving on homecoming night.
Manning two-back set behind him. Handoff. Schaefer's up the middle. Oh,
Another
that's a
face
mask. Oh, how could they?
That was blatant. Metro is incensed.
We're going to watch this on the replay here. Holy cow. Trevor got his helmet ripped off. Right there. Oh, my goodness. Holy cow.
Yeah, Gene's got it froze there, and there's no confusion.
Wow.
Coaches tried to make their case on the sideline, as you guys saw in the replay. Face mask there, but not going to get that call, unfortunately.
Yeah, it wasn't just the face mask. It was it turned his whole head around. His head was facing south.
Yep. So ball's out. Lanning hit as he's running, and the ball comes out, and Schaefer's recovers.
Schaefer's slow to get up.
All right, we'll take a moment for our third quarter sponsors here. MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carlson's Grocery. We'll also get our Warrior sponsors in here. Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance.
Trevor's grabbing his rib. It's kind of a weird deal. He jumped back on the ball. I'm wondering if when the Haven player kind of dove on top of him, try to get the ball too, if it, the ball being underneath Trevor, if it, bruised the rib, popped the rib out of place.
Mm-hmm. He's up on his feet. Good to see. They'll get him off, and hopefully we can get him back on the field here. Brammer's coming back off with his helmet.
I think he's going. Maybe his is done.
So Trevor comes off. He's holding his right side.
And they're still working on Brammer's helmet.
Yep. The Warriors.
Now it's going to bring up third and about 18.
Brammer comes in and gets the play, goes to the line. Manning wants to pass, but he's making something out of nothing, but not enough. It's going to be fourth and about 12, Darren. Maybe 13.
13 or 14. Well, you're going to go for it here. Well, although I guess you want to try to pin him, have Jack drop back. I mean,
yeah, I'm not sure our punting is accurate enough to try and pin him.
Sitting in the situation here kind of makes you talk to that non-call on the field.
Yeah.
Makes it a completely different drive here, but
yeah. Okay, 4th and 14, 34-yard line.
And it's just not there.
Underthrown. Jack got hit as he was throwing.
Turnover on downs. It's going to be first down at the
35.
Haven 35. And that's the end of the third quarter. So we're going to turn it down to Austin for our St. Luke quarterly report.
Well, Haven came out of the half making some adjustments. They started taking the flat there. Unfortunately, that's got us in a tied ball game here. Warrior offense was on the move pretty well. And Trevor, for the moment, that's kind of hurting us a little bit. The non-call on the face mask, that makes it a completely different drive, and unfortunately, we couldn't finish that one off. Here's hoping the Marion defense can do what they've been doing the whole ball game and get a stop. Hopefully, we've adjusted to that flat game and to go here quarter.
Well, Trevor looks like I think he went back out to the huddle. He's out there, so we're hoping that means he's not, injured to the point where he's not going to play here. So he's still got his helmet on. He went back out to the huddle out there, and hope to see him back out here this next play. So Warriors are going to start on defense here for this fourth quarter of play. Going to be from the 35-yard line.
It is a tie ball game here in the fourth quarter.
Warriors need to establish this right here,
yes,
right now. And they need to go out here and make a couple plays and get this ball either back or make it a 3-and-out. Not let Haven drive. End around. Oh, almost a good play by Ingles.
And they are going to wrap him up at about the 36.
Good play by Cole Smith.
Yep.
A couple other. Ingles had a shot at him in the backfield. He eluded him, and then somebody else had a shot at him there, and then Smith brought him down.
At 11 is Blaze Hogan.
He had a touchdown catch here a little while ago. And off the weave. Cuts up the field. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage plus 1.
Got 2 yards there.
Going to bring up 3rd and 9. So here's the play right here. I said, defense got to step up. Need a 3-and-out. Do not let them get yardage to think about going for this 4th down play.
His back pass in the flat, and we're going to wrap him up. That's a good tackle.
Jack
A little bit better.
wraps him up for about a 1-yard gain.
That's going to bring up 4th and 8. And I think they're going to punt. Watch the fate.
Lanning needs to line up on this outside again.
Yep, he's there.
Well, but he had, I was going to say, yeah, there you go. Well, last time they had pressure. They're not set up for the punt block. We got 4 guys. Wait, second line.
So Freeze is back, and he's going to let that roll out of bounds at about the 27. Oh, we'll take it at the 29.
29.
That's all right.
29-yard line. Nice punt by Haven. Got it down the field in a position where it really wasn't returnable. Got a little bit of a roll out of it.
So 3-and-out.
Which was exactly what we needed to do.
Exactly what we needed.
Kept the momentum kind of at a neutral point right now. Haven was getting momentum there, and that 3-and-out is kind of one of those. We didn't take the momentum away from them, but we sure didn't let it keep rolling.
Right.
It's ours now to take back. We need to get a drive here, sustain it, and take it all the way down. 4.
Going to hand off to Schaefer's off the left side, and he's going to pick up about 5.
There you go. Nice run by Trevor. Obviously, whatever was bothering Trevor, they got put back in place. Must have been like a rib out or something.
Yeah.
So, second and a long.
Got some whistles blowing.
Yeah, they have an equipment issue now, so it's stoppage play until they got to
Okay.
replace the player in for the player that had to go off because of the equipment. Snap.
And Trevor was going to sneak through and...
Not through the first 2,
Yeah,
but then couldn't get through the third one.
No, he lined up and teed off.
Lost about 5 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 9. Not the direction the Warriors wanted to go there.
Darrow comes off. And Braden Hewlett comes off. Ingalls and Olsen on. 3rd and 9. Ooh, another high snap. Lanning brought it down. He gets wrapped up and nowhere to go. That'll bring up 4th down.
Unfortunately, that's not a momentum builder for us.
No.
In fact, it might even be a little bit of a momentum builder for Haven, just because we knocked them 3 and out, and then they pushed us back on 2 straight plays for
Right.
3 and out. So
Imagine we'll see Jack go back to punt. Looked like somebody was early, but no flag. Good punt.
Nice punt by Dan.
Good punt. Yeah, that's going to be down at about the 34, 33-yard line.
So it's on the 26.
Down to 32.
So we got
First
10,
down
20,
game.
30, about a 40-yard net. Can't ask a whole lot more high school punter.
No, that was a good punt.
40 yards.
Nice,
Actually, 42.
nice spiral punt. Good
Then good
goal.
roll out.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so once again, I say it again, the defense got to come up with a stop here. Cannot let them get a drive going. Stipe in the backfield, hands off the weave. Nice play by Trevor. Safers. Nice play by Trevor.
22.
Trevor sniffed that out, and he had nowhere to go.
Trevor Schaefer. Second down.
Be a loss of about 4.
Yeah, I'm really surprised here that broken play
Busted
here.
play.
Busted play is going to pick up.
Got back to the
Back
original line of scrimmage.
Yeah. It surprises me that after that one drive that Haven hasn't stuck more with their pass game.
I'm
It
amazed.
hurt us so bad. And yet, what do? They go back to this run game that
Right.
we've been able to, hold them to relatively not a lot in the game.
Right.
Because their one touchdown was on a short field. So they really haven't driven the field on us.
Oh,
Ian picks
Ian
a bad
wanted
angle.
that. They're going to say he caught that. Here's the replay. Hard to tell. Ref was right there. He
The ref
called
was
it
right
a-
there.
called it a reception.
Yeah, with the angle the ref had on that, I would have to say that it's probably right.
Ooh, and that's going to...
I don't, if they didn't call that other one face mask, they got to give us one back. But I don't think he face masked him. I think he caught him around the
He
neck.
got him around the neck. I
But
think you're right.
it was not a face mask.
But his head stopped before his
head
body
stopped.
did.
Yep. But it was not a face mask.
It was very close. Like you said, it was very, very close.
2nd and 11. Pass to the outside. Trying to make something out of it. He's not going to get much. Maybe 3
He
yards.
picked up probably 3 after the loss on the first play. Still going to bring up 3rd and probably a long 8, short 9.
I don't know, Darren, if he knows, but since you said that about them not passing, they've passed every play. So
I know. I think their box is too over from us here. I think they must be listening to the broadcast. And fake.
there's no one there. And they're all looking at the official for pass interference. There's no one there. There's a pass to no one. Hey, we're going to get our fourth quarter sponsors in here real quick. Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, and Yazel Megley Funeral Home. I want to thank them for their support of our broadcast and bringing these football games and volleyball games to you.
So, 4th and long, 4th and 8. If you're Haven, you air it out again.
Oh, yeah.
Because you try to get the pass interference call for holding.
There it is.
And this time they got it. They snuck behind our D-backs.
Yep.
1st and goal inside the 5.
5:51 remaining in the game. Haven driving. They're at the 2-yard line. And it's going to be a loss. We're going to be back out around the 7 now.
Now, Darren, you got a better view than I do. Is this pass game, that long play in particular, is this an adjustment issue, or is this Jack just simply got beat on that play?
It's a matter of, I don't think Jack's used to having to cover people downfield. He put himself in a bad position. He covered under and let the guy get out and over the top of him. I think it's the case where I wasn't watching Jack. Ray's in the game this time to make the run. He's going to pick up a couple. I think
5.
I think in looking where Jack ended up, I think he got caught looking in the back. I don't think he stayed with the man like a cornerback typically would.
That's interesting.
Because what you're doing, you think about it as a linebacker, you're taught to look in the back, and now you're asking a linebacker to cover downfield. Nice defense there by Schultz. Way to knock it down.
So that's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 5. We know Haven's going to go for it, so we're looking for a big stand from the Warriors here.
They held us out.
Yep.
I'd expect to see another short pass here.
Yep. And if I'm from Haven, I'm going to throw that short pass out there to, is it Hogan? Number 11. Yeah, Hogan out there on that right flat. Right over by the down mark. I'll bet money that's where this ball is going. Oh, they're going to run it up the middle.
And he
stopped short.
That's going to be Warrior ball. The Warrior defense closed on that. Gene, do we have a replay on that?
Wow, that was Schultz.
No.
That was Schultz again.
Yeah.
Schultz came up and made the hit that held Weave out of the goal line. I think at the goal line.
That was a great stop.
Literally, the back end of the ball, I think, is right on the red stripe down there.
The Warriors in their own end zone. We got 4:35 remaining in the game. 12-12.
The only thing is here, you don't want to give up the safety.
No, you don't. You want to get this ball out and move forward because we've been on our heels the last possession. We want to get out of here. And Haven's coming. Oh, man.
Freeze picks up the first down and almost a bunch more.
He gets a shoelace tackle coming out of that crowd. If he hadn't been grabbed, he'd have been gone.
Number 6, yeah. Number 6 made a diving shoestring tackle. So that brings up a first down on the 11-yard line.
Little breathing room. Oh, shoot.
Well, we're right back to the 1.
Man.
So now it's going to be 2nd 20 from the 1.
We're going to try this again.
Wow.
So 2nd and 19.
I think
or maybe more than that.
That's 21.
Yeah.
That very well could be.
Wants a pass. He's got a man, but he is not going to get there in time. So Ingles looking for a flag, but I don't think there was any penalty on there. I think he was just covered well. Going to bring 3rd down and 21 from the 1-yard line. They were sending the punt team in, and now they're pulling the punt team off because it's 3rd down. Olsen brings the play, and we're running out of time, though, I think, here.
Yeah, we might have time out.
Got 3:30 left.
Goes 5-second count. Get the ball off.
And we're going to pick up a couple yards. That's going to be 4th down.
Going to have to be a quick punt here. Ball is going to be spotted on the 3.
So Williams comes off.
Darren, like you mentioned, I think on that 3rd down handoff there, they were just looking to give the punter a little more room. I think they just want to save that safety and put their trust in their defense here to get a stop. Jack's kicking with the win, so here's hoping for another good punt out, Jack.
Standing at the back of his end zone. Standing takes the snap, gets the kick off. Going to be fielded and tackled out there by Schaefer's at the 34-yard line.
Schaefer's makes a great open field tackle. All right, the Warrior defense here lined up.
The Warrior defense has to come up with a big stop here. Big stop.
Big stop, turnover. We'll take either one. Type in his quarterback.
Wins to both sides. And no, fake hand off the weave. Short pass.
Oh, no one there. No one there. Somebody lost their man. All right. 2:28 remaining in the game.
First 10 on the 21. Look pass again. Touchdown.
And there is no communication. I'm not sure we even knew the ball was in the air.
Olsen lost track of his man there and got behind him and was able to catch the pass.
The Warriors were up 12-6 at halftime and so far shut out in the second half. 12-18. Haven will go for two. Warriors will get the ball back with 2:18 remaining. And I guarantee you they're going to be ready for the onside kick this time.
The plus to the onside kick at this point. Nice hit.
The field position.
Yeah, exactly.
Both defenses tonight have been really good at stopping the two-point conversion. There's not been a two-point conversion made all night.
Nope.
Warriors got plenty of time on the clock here. Limit our mistakes. Bad snap here, penalty there, and I think we really stand a chance to go down and score this one. Be the first two-point conversion to make it and go home with the win.
that would be awesome.
Nice. That would be nice. You're right. Five touchdowns on the night and no extra.
Yeah. Be nice to have a kicker. Get our fourth quarter sponsors in here. Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, Yazel Megley Funeral Home.
Speaking of kickers, he's having a blast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. He was due.
Yes,
We're talking about Austin Neufeld, Darren's son, kicking up at Nebraska Wesleyan.
Yeah. So far on the year, he's made 12 extra points, 2 field goals. So
now, Darren, with so few teams going for the field goal anymore, where are these kickers coming out of? Because I saw the first kicker in quite some time at Kingman last week, and that was about it.
Well, if just to give you a little history, I'll let the kickoff go first. I'll give you a Marion Warrior history as far as Austin. So, got to be careful here for the onside. Yep, well, it's a pooch kick. Olsen recovers. Going to be at the 38-yard line where the Warriors got to cover 62 yards in 2 minutes and 18 seconds. So, Austin, you ask about my Austin. He went to play college football. They're D3, so he's playing D3 college football. He never kicked a PAT or field goal attempt. Well, he had one field goal attempt, PAT. Then the snap never got back to the holder. So he never had really any PAT or field goal attempts in high school. It was just purely kickoffs, how he got recruited. Pass out to the flat. Freeze has it. He's going to not quite get the first down. It's going to pick up about 8 yards. Well, the clock's going to continue to move here. Warriors need to pick up the pace a little bit. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Nice little pass play to Freeze. Snap back. Landing looking fast again. This time he hits Schultz. Schultz makes a move. He's going to get the first down.
Yeah, he gets the first down.
And a face mask. There's going to be a face mask call at the end here. Face mask on the tackle on the out of bounds. So we're going to get another 15 yards, thank goodness, for penalties. So not only do we pick up the first down, move into Haven territory, but now the ball is actually going to be spotted clear down. Let's see, that's on the 48. So it's going to be 33-yard line. is where the Warriors are going to get this ball. Oh!
5 yards?
I guess it was just the 5-yard variety, not the personal foul.
Garden variety face mask.
Is there such a thing as a 5-yard face mask?
You just saw it.
Yeah, it's because there's no personal foul. In other words, he just hit the face mask. He didn't grab onto it. I thought he grabbed it, but I'm up here. Not
Landing back to pass. He's being chased. He's got it off for Freeze. Freeze goes up, and there's nothing there. He's well covered. It'll bring up 2nd down. So no harm, no foul.
Too bad Jack couldn't have brought that down and taken off. I think he could have picked up the first down, got out of bounds over on that far side.
Yeah.
Very throw there, going for the home run ball. You still got time to work with here.
Let's just say it's just 2nd 10 here, so now he's got to pick up some yards here. We can't do that, 3 more times.
Right.
We need some yards, not home runs at this point. Minute 30 to go. The clock does stop on the incomplete pass. Landing back to pass again.
Being chased again.
He's going to get brought down.
Tackled.
We need to call a timeout here.
Warriors call timeout.
Timeout, Marion. The first timeout of the half.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 15 on the 48. That play just took way too long developing. The guy actually got blocked twice.
Mm-hmm.
Had time to get off the 2nd block. Jack still had the ball in his.
On that, coming after Jack is big number 57, Trayton Yoder. He's the senior that's in at 240. And he is fast.
We're seeing kind of a divergence from last week because Jack, if something wasn't open against Kingman, Jack didn't have a problem pulling it down and trying to get what he could get. So I wonder if the scoreboard and the situation is kind of putting a little pressure on our sophomore quarterback here.
Minute 23 to go. 3rd and 15 from the 48-yard line. You don't have to get a first down here, but you sure need to pick up a bunch of yards and make it a 4th and short.
Yeah, you want to make it something you can get. Haven brings.
This time he takes it down. He's going to run for it. He's going to pick up the first down. He's going to come back on field. He's got no one. Chase it down. Waiting on the score.
You see it on the replay. He's going to cut right through the defenders here. Misses that tackle.
And he is right here.
Yep.
When he cut back outside, that defender took a bad angle, and from then on, and then actually, the little number 1 is the one he beat up in the top, at the top end there.
And he cuts through them. A great run by Jack Lanning.
Timeout, Marion.
So Marion's going to take a timeout here and get a 2-point play. We need our score, our home scoreboard to adjust the score. There we go.
Okay, Austin, you called it.
Yeah, you did.
You did. You also called that this is going to be the only 2-point score of the game. So how are we going to score?
Well, the question. I think draw something up in the sand here. We're going to take what game out of Haven, and they're going to try and exploit it. What that is, not 100% sure here. I've been getting my Manning money from Darren Newfeld up in the booth, so getting a little bit of an education while I'm working here. But man, I retract my previous statement. He didn't have trouble scrambling there. He saw it. So love the swagger out of our sophomore quarterback.
So I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm sure Metro is really in his mind debating right now. I mean, in a normal, typical game, you give it to Trevor and you just let him pound away and try to get there. Haven's going to be keying on that. I don't know.
What do you think, Darren? Maybe misdirection going away from Trevor?
I almost think so. There's only a single setback here. That's a little confusing too.
They're coming.
Yeah, they're going to try to sneak something out in the pattern. Take it in. You got it, Jan. He got it. Yes!
Fun 2-point conversion.
And he scores the 2-point conversion on a scramble to the far pylon.
Just the way Metro drew it up.
Okay, so what they were doing with the play, you could see it was set up. Freeze lined up on the line, and he was going to try to sneak out right in the center of the end zone for a little pass. But I think what got confused is whoever lined up to his right, and I couldn't tell who it was, the right slot actually ran the same pass pattern, so one defender actually covered Freeze and whoever else that was out there for the Warriors. As soon as Jack saw that wasn't covered, all he had to do was beat big number 69 around that far corner, which he did, and then it was just a foot race to that pylon, and Jack managed to pull it off.
All that
Stuck
work
it in there.
All that work he put in this summer, dropping down his 40 time, I think that he's appreciating the time he put in now.
Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. The Warrior Nation is appreciating
That's
that time
right.
that Jack put in. There's no doubt about that. Good blocking by the interior line. You know, we do not give them enough credit. But
That's true.
there was not a defensive lineman that made it out there to make that play. It was the linebackers that had to try to get out there and make that play on Jack. So kudos to the line tonight. When they've needed to get some blocks, they've got the blocks.
All right, Warriors coming out to kick. They're going to line up here.
Okay, I know it's tough for a high school kicker to put it where you ask him to, but when you look at the left half of the field from the 30-yard back, there's
no one there.
Put it to that hole and make them scramble to go get the ball while you're running after.
Jack is in to kick.
Looks like they might be going for an onside.
Well, it's not an onside. He's going to pooch it.
Okay.
It's going to make it down here to about the 40-yard line. Yep.
Out of bounds.
So it's going to be Haven's ball on the 40.
All right, the Warrior defense looking to come out strong. 1:11 remaining in the game. Warriors up by 2.
Now this time around, the D-back need to get their head in the game and realize Haven's going to pass.
Yep.
They're not going to run it.
Yeah, this is a passing.
This is a passing game. Olsen, Wayner, Jolt, Jack, Freeze. Those guys need to be. Do not let anybody behind you.
Yep.
Period.
Yep. Haven has all 3 timeouts remaining.
And in the meantime, those guys up front go get some pressure on the quarterback. So right now, Big Quarter Sipe is in at quarterback.
Well, there's a false start. Here's
caught. And actually, that should have been
I thought
offensive.
he pushed off.
That should have been offensive pass interference.
He pushed off.
He definitely pushed off Wayner.
That couldn't be any.
Watch the false start up here. We get to it here. The flag on the play.
Well, how can they get the result of the play and they got the result of the play and a holding?
Defensive holding, yeah. There's another flag.
That's going to be holding on them.
So 52 seconds remaining in the game. That is going to come back.
They were holding Trevor as Trevor broke through to make the play on Stipe. Haven's going to call timeout here.
That's their first timeout of the half as a Tampa State Bank timeout. For 52 seconds left remaining in the game.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 25, roughly.
Yep.
Maybe 24. Once again, your coach Metro and the defensive coaches right now telling the back guys, just don't let anybody behind you. Keep them in front of you.
Well, and to your point, Kellen was in position there. It just, he pushed, that receiver pushed off and then set up underneath him.
Yeah, number 1 definitely pushed him off. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And I know, you know what, I'll give it to the officials. I'm not one. I'm up here. I'm not out there. And there's 5 of them on the field. They cannot watch 22 guys on every play. But when something's that wide out in the open and it's only 2 guys right in front of you,
it's where the ball goes.
Yeah, you got to really be watching another quadrant of the field to miss that one.
All right, second and forever. No, first and forever.
Snap back, quick pass. Hogan drops the ball.
You heard Lanning coming.
Actually, I think I heard Schaefer.
Don't want to say you heard Lanning coming on that one.
Actually, what he did, you saw his helmet.
He looked.
He did.
Yep.
He looked away. He turned his head upfield before that ball got to him, and all you young receivers that might be watching this game out there, that's what you do not do.
Keep your eye on the ball.
Then make the move. Ian's got a beat on him, hits him. Oh! No, it's incomplete. It's trapped.
Yep.
It's trapped.
Freeze wanted it.
Meanwhile, Sight got leveled by Ingles right as he released the ball. Ingles made a nice play on the quarterback.
And he's going off. So I don't see, I guess Ray's coming.
Yeah, well, Ray's already out here.
There's Ray.
He's a receiver.
Yep.
Let's put a different receiver in.
So they're waiting for the play. They're looking for the play. Here it comes. 44 seconds. Third down.
Snap back. Ray rolling to his right. Quick pass out to the flat. Too short to Hogan. I'm sorry, wide of Hogan.
Yep. So here's where we're at, Darren. We do not want to give anything up here.
No.
This is
and no penalties.
No penalties.
No penalties. No dumb penalties.
Keep things in front of you. Stop the ball. Fourth down.
So right now, you can't quite see it in the camera angle. There are 4 defensive backs for Marion that are on the 30-yard line. So we're going to have a timeout here.
Tampa State bank timeout.
There was 4 defensive backs back on the 30. Trevor was at the 35, and Jack was at about the 32 or 37. I'm sorry, 37. So we had half of our team at least 10 yards off the ball.
Right.
Which is the way you got to play this. So.
We want to thank you all for joining us tonight for this broadcast. We want to give a shout out to our fourth quarter sponsors: Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, Yazel Megley Funeral Home, and also our Warrior sponsors: Gambino Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance. I want to thank all the sponsors, including Tampa State Bank, our timeout sponsor, for helping us bring these broadcasts to you. And I want to thank Gene for all the work that he does behind the scenes. This doesn't happen without Gene Winkler, and we really appreciate him. And
every week, week in, week out,
that's right.
Road.
Yep.
We're just we're the pretty eye candy up here in front.
And we want to shout out to our camera workers, Christopher Beery, Sadie Lang, for the work that they do up here in the booth. And
no matter how this last 40 seconds comes out, the Warrior team as a whole tonight has stepped up when they've had to. The linemen have, the backs have. Jack has made good plays. I mean, so we just hope the Warriors can hold on here and pull off this win. Fourth down.
Sipes
back in. Being rushed a little bit. Throws back way over here to the side. Oh!
You heard him coming.
Schultz misplayed that. But Ray, I think Schultz misplaying it actually messed Ray up.
Yeah.
The Warriors are going to take over on downs for the 5th time tonight.
Right.
The 5th time the Warriors have stopped the 4th down conversion tonight. I could be wrong, but I don't think Haven converted a single 4th down.
I think you're right.
I think every time they went for 4th down, the Warriors were able to stop them. Whether it was 4th and 2 or 4th and goal.
Yep.
Or, how big is that goal line stand?
Huge.
Schultz has made some great plays tonight.
Yep.
Haven has 1 timeout left, so there could potentially be 2 snaps. We'll see what they do here. The way our snaps been tonight, it could. Okay, so we'll see if Haven's even going to stop this clock.
I think they're going to let it ride.
I don't know why you do.
Right.
There's no reason for it because you're just going to get it on the next play. So I believe that's going to be the final play of this ball game. The Warriors are going to come home with a homecoming victory, 20-18.
That's a good win for the Warriors.
Great way to come back there.
I'm seeing 10, 9, 8.
So great job by the Warriors here on this evening. As soon as this crowd gets done being rowdy, we're gonna.
What I like about that, Darren, is after a rough game at Kingman last week, coming back, fighting the whole game. The whole game.
And there was a couple, right in the middle of the game there was those couple possessions where it looked like we were going to put our head between our legs and go the other way. And they did. They got it changed around. Whether it was the coaching staff, the players, somebody helped get that changed around.
Yeah.
So we're going to send it down to Austin to do a quarterly report game wrap-up here from his standpoint.
Well, I got to tell you, Darren, I ought to pay you for the experience out here because there's nothing better than being on the sideline. Beautiful, cool Friday night and bringing home a homecoming win. Like you said, the Warriors, they stood tough. They did not let the loss at Kingman last week affect them one bit. They came here and played their game. Defense stepped up huge, big time. The defense played really, really well. I got to say, and even I want to give a shout out to Kellen Wayner. I mean, he's a freshman out here playing corner in one of the biggest parts of the game. I got to say he did really well. Our offense moved the ball, take away some of the mistakes, and I think we would have scored a little more, but I love it. 20-18, bringing home the win on homecoming night. Yeah, I couldn't be happier.
Hey, I want you guys to just acknowledge here what's going on at the center of the field. I think we're going to see a prayer probably for Jenny Kraft and Coach Kraft as the teams rally together here and recognize something bigger than a football game. I couldn't tell, Darren, but I looked to me like that might have been led by a Haven coach even, and with Jordan together, and it's a good moment.
Yes, it is.
And a good moment.
Our prayers and thoughts go definitely out to the Kraft family. Jenny is hopefully they are into recovery mode and not anything else. We don't have any updates for you on that as far as that goes. So a little bit of wrap up here. Warriors. A hard-fought game tonight, moved to 3-1 on the season, and they're going to be off to visit Hutch Trinity next week. So at Trinity, Trinity was 1-2 coming into tonight, but they had Lions tonight, and I actually heard the other announcer crew a while back giving some updates, and it sounded like they were well ahead of Lions. So 3-1 Marion is going to be going to visit 2-2 Trinity next week. So look for that to be a real good game, as games Trinity usually are. So great game for the Warriors here tonight. Way to pick up the homecoming victory. Hard fought. There's not a player on that Warrior team, including some of the guys that didn't necessarily get in. They all contribute.
Yep.
Because actually, like I've always said, it's the guys in practice during the week getting the guys on Friday night ready. So there's not a player on this team that didn't contribute to this win here tonight, moving this team to.
Well said.
Anything else?
No, we want to thank you guys for joining us tonight on this broadcast. We'll be back with you at Hutch Trinity next Friday.
All right. Good night, Warrior fans.